asshole, I guess. Good lord. This game is just absolute. Of every horror game I have ever played, none of them have genuinely startled me. Until now. That was the bottom of the nutsack barrel jump.
Hello? Hello? Oh, thanks God you're alive. I snuck a laser into Horizon Crew. Manager kicked me out. Well, here, I'm gonna be completely honest here. I'm glad you got kicked out. If I spent my own hard-earned money to watch a good movie, I'd be completely pissed when there's a green laser moving back and forth throughout the entire movie. The audacity you had, and you guessed the price. This huge Samsung TV, one of the most expensive TVs in the world. Tim the Tatman spent $10,000 on the TV once. I'm just 10K. It's $151,000, $152,000. The iPhone 12 Pro, 128 gigabytes. This one, I think, is $99, perfect. The Funko Pop SpongeBob Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Leonardo and Plankton Shredder. This seems like a crazy combination that I would have never expected. It looks like it comes in a lunchbox. Now say Comic-Con on it. So I want to say that this was like sold at Comic-Con for like $200. Never mind. $2,500 for a Funko Pop? This is just making me mad. Guess the price. This huge Samsung TV, one of the most expensive TVs in the world. Tim the Tatman spent $10,000 on the TV once. I'm just 10K. It's $151,000, $152,000. The iPhone 12 Pro, 128 gigabytes. This one, I think, is circus fans keep jacks. So this guy created the coolest piece of furniture ever, and the end result is beautiful. First, he cuts off the top of a metal barrel and begins painting it with a cement gray paint. He then takes a wallpaper that looks like bricks and sticks it to the inside of the barrel before taking an old mirror and inserting it at the bottom. This gives the barrel a cool effect that you will be able to see at the end. Next, he adds a light bulb as well as some rope around the edge for decoration. Then, he creates a small wooden ladder, paints it black, and adds it to the barrel. The next step is the last but most important step yet. He uses a special film to create a one-way mirror and places it on top of the barrel. This gives it an amazing, endless hole effect. If he should sell these, subscribe. Speedrun.
It's in Kazakhstan. It's not a national dish or something, but some people eat clay and chalk as a snack there.
If you put a ring of salt around a Tesla, it makes the car temporarily unable to drive.
Oh, it's not a demon. Why do you exercise your car? Yeah, no, that's fake.
This is why you need to clean your strawberry.
More like, this is why you shouldn't trust everything on the internet. It's fake, but still wash your fruits and vegetables. Nope, that's BS. Don't try it.
Mr. Beast is being canceled for giving this waitress a free car.
He's not getting canceled. People don't like that the car had the decent.
I had a stupid idea to paint my scooter. Make it look like one of these bird scooters that are all around town so that I could leave it unlocked when I ride it to Target and it won't be stolen. The first thing I did was buy this silver paint and this blue paint. And then I removed this gray rubber grip with the scooter logo on it. And then as best as I could, I sanded all the red paint off the scooter, which I never really liked anyway. After that, I taped everything off that I didn't want silver and then painted the scooter silver. Then I taped off this 9-inch segment and painted it with the blue paint. I then cut out the bird logo on my Cricut and stuck it to the scooter. And lastly, I put on a skateboard grip tape that is darker and matches the bird rental scooters better. And using electrical tape, I made the handles black. And here's what my final fake bird scooter looked like. When you put it next to the real bird scooters, it doesn't look great because it's a lot smaller. But when you put it by itself, it kind of just looks like a bird rental scooter. So to test it out, I left it outside of Target, not locked up. And then when I came out with my groceries, it hadn't been stolen. Success.
The Cybertruck is updated and it should not be crushing any bananas. I'm so impressed. Everybody's been waiting for this. The finger. Without further ado. I feared for my finger for a second, not gonna lie. That's kind of bad. Like, you can see my finger is shaking. It kind of locked down on me, and I was a little bit freaked out because I didn't know how to open it up. I was kind of trapped. Luckily, it detected resistance for a little bit and opened. While the new Cybertruck update does protect your banana, your finger is still at risk. They have some work to do. The Cybertruck is updated and it should not be crushing any bananas. I'm so impressed. Everybody's been waiting for this. The finger. Without further ado, I feared for my finger for a second, not gonna lie. That's kind of bad. And you can see my finger is shaking. It kind of locked down on it, and I was a little bit freaked out because I didn't know how to open it up. I was kind of trapped. Luckily, it detected resistance for a little bit and opened. While the new Cybertruck update does protect your banana, your finger is still at risk. They have some work to do. The Cybertruck is updated, and it should not be crushing any bananas. Everybody's been waiting for this. The finger. Without further ado, I feared for my finger for a second, not gonna lie. That's kind of bad. And you can see my finger is shaking. It kind of locked down on it, and I was a little bit freaked out because I didn't know how to open it up. I was kind of trapped. Luckily, it detected resistance for a little bit and opened. While the new Cybertruck update does protect your banana, your finger is still at risk. They have some work to do. The Cybertruck is updated, and it should not be crushing any bananas. I'm so impressed. Everybody's been waiting for this. The finger. Without further ado, I feared for my finger for a second.
Just another ghost. I'm sorry, my son. I didn't want to have to do this to you. But you can't leave. Not yet.
To wrap out here,
There's so
here's
much
what
yet
video
for you
game
to
anti-piracy screens look like. So in Mario Kart
Will
Double
you
Dash,
see?
you'll first be prompted with a lock screen that explains how it's a serious crime to...
Our Lord, the Wall Rider, tearing his truth into the unbelievers. The only way out of this place is the truth. Accept
Sometimes
the
taking cover in GTA 5 is entirely broken, and this was a true pain in my node. Yes, let's fix Flussel. First, I decided just to try to give it Minun's colors, just because I thought it would be cool if they switched colors. It doesn't look bad, but it can be confusing. So I gave it a red body with yellow highlights. Looks a bit weird, kind of looks like a McDonald's Pokemon, but it's not awful. And finally, I turned the body into a whitish gray and added black highlights with a blue X. Let me know what you guys think.
Fun fact. In 2019, a man wearing a TV on his head dropped off old TVs on random porches in Virginia. Nothing is known about TV Man, but on a random Sunday in August, he dropped off old TVs onto 50 separate porches in Henrico County, Virginia, while wearing a TV on his head for no reason and with no explanation. No one knows why TV Man did this, or what his motives were, but when people woke up in the morning and checked their Ring cameras, or walked outside and found an old TV on their porch, they called the police. The police also didn't know what to do, so they came around and picked up the old TVs. This wasn't the first time TV Man had struck. Exactly a year prior, in August of 2018, TV Man had left three old TVs on porches in a different part of Henrico County. Run back. In 2019, a man wearing a TV on his head dropped off old TVs on random porches in Virginia. Nothing is known about TV Man, but on a random Sunday in August, he dropped off old TVs onto 50 separate porches in Henrico County, Virginia, while wearing a TV on his head for no reason and with no explanation. No one knows why TV Man did this, or what his motives were, but when people woke up in the morning and checked their Ring cameras, or walked outside and found an old TV on their porch, they called the police. The police also didn't know what to do, so they...
I trust physics so much that I'm going to put my faith.
Wait until I...
Oh, hey. Did you hear it's World War III? It's okay, because we're going to get you fully prepared. Oh, what's this? A punctured lung sucking in air? Let's seal it with duct tape. Broken bone? Not any longer, because you can make a cast with duct tape. Oh, what about a neck injury? It's all G. Just wrap it in duct tape, but not too tight. Oh no! Intestines falling out? It's no thing. Just tape it up with some duct tape. Severe bleed? Duct tape. Blister prevention? Duct tape. Decapitation? Duct tape.
Do you know that in Cloudy with a Chance of Me?
Today is going to be an interesting video because I am literally trying to get banned. And the reason being is because I will be looking at every single community guideline and trying to do an action or showing you an action that I've done previously that breaks said community guideline. And you're probably thinking to yourself, Sam, why would you make a video like this? Don't you enjoy your lifestyle and your career as a YouTuber? Isn't it fun and dandy? And the answer to that is yes, of course. I love my job as a YouTuber, and so I'll continue to be doing it. And fun. Maybe I bring your guidelines here and there, but I just do want to stress, overly stress the fact that the purpose of this video is education only. Anyways, YouTube, please don't ban me. I'm about to have some fun with your guidelines. I'm just obviously showcasing things. I won't be super egregious. YouTube community guidelines. I mean, we can have like a quick overview of what this is. Set of community guidelines that outline the type of content that isn't allowed on YouTube. Keyword, and this is now going to be on YouTube. So it includes videos, comments, links, and thumbnails. You guys can do your part in hopefully breaking some of these. No, I'm just kidding. Remember, education here. All right, so then here, these are the areas that community guidelines cover: spam and deceptive practices, sensitive content, violent or dangerous content, regulated